Where I was.
Hey,
I need a hero.
that's that's something.
It is. It's something.
That's something. That's something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to It's a Long Story, a place where we roll some dice and we tell some stories and we make some freaking magic. That's what we do. We're here with the Brasslight. Everybody at the Brasslight, take a look at your camera, wave, and say howdy.
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 Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those who have no idea, this is hi. Hello. We're a D&D live stream that runs every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Having 5 parties, living, existing, and breathing. For those that do, in the same homebrew world, the wonderful, beautiful world of Astera. Let's see. Updates. Before I forget, one more time. Not one more time. I'm going to keep saying this until it is locked in my head. Because I still need to look at the calendar every time I do it. So that's not a good sign. July 12th through the 18th. The week of July 12th. We will not be having any sessions for that whole week. As I will be at camp. I will be away helping the youngins. Doing the fun little camp counselor thing. Sorry, I dropped something and it's gone forever. So we will be off for that, but we will be back on the following week. Also, thankfully for the crew here that so kindly reminded me, we are off next week for the Brasslight. Just as schedules were clearly showing that you guys hate me.
Our schedules do.
Or we're gonna go hike among the wildflowers in Colorado.
Wow.
But
Across the
there's
board,
Actual
shrugs.
surgeries going on
Across
that needs to be taken care of.
Well, you're killing off
Shrugs
Timothy
and
tonight,
yeses.
so it doesn't really matter.
I wasn't gonna.
You're strongly implying I shouldn't light the building on fire, which is frankly hurtful.
That just hurts my feelings. So we will be off. We will be off next week, but we'll be on the week after with everybody's new characters. Yeah,
The deputy.
because I use the only power I have.
Like they're saying, Blair's gonna get everybody in the tavern killed.
Maybe. That is it as far as update stuff. Schedule stuff is other than that pretty normal. Usually I try to make sure that I'm like wearing very like blank shirt, so it's not like breaking into like the atmosphere or whatever. But you know what? Hey, happy Pride Month, everybody. It's a band, Reign of Kindo. You should check them out. They're really great. That is it for our announcements stuff. Moving right along, we're going to jump into mentioning our sponsor of the year, which is Lorify. They have been helping us out a ton, me specifically, but us in general. They're awesome. How that works is it is a AI note-taking tool. It takes the notes for you, so you don't have to. You still can, but you don't have to. How it works is you can take the recorded session that you have, whether that's recording in person with just using your phone or a recording device or whatever, and then or having a session like this, you can take the audio from it afterwards and plug it into Lorify, into their system there, where you can actually name. Been forgetting to mention this. You can now name who would be the speakers that would be talking and who the speakers are for which character they're representing, which is very nice. Along with a bunch of other things. So you plug that into Lorify, and then within minutes you get a very awesome and clean, easy to read, and surprisingly, I say this very sincerely, surprisingly accurate. Amazingly accurate, I would say, actually. I am often amazed at the accuracy. And along with that, you can include little things that you want Lorify to be on the lookout for, saying like, oh yeah, okay, cool. The character that is named the sheriff, don't try to name him anything else. He is literally named the sheriff. So things like that. And it'll remember that for next time. So it's awesome, very useful. There's a bunch of stuff that they're working on right now. They have Discord integration put in if you're running all your games on Discord. There's some specific sort of pages for NPCs and locations and all that stuff. It's great. Check it out. Go to lorify.ai to find out all that information. Big thanks to Jordan and team over at Lorify. If you're wanting to support this thing right here, what we do here, you can do so by liking and subscribing where you're watching this, whether that is on YouTube or the Twitch. That's what it's called, right? They added the, right?
Last I checked, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the cool kids are calling it.
That's what the cool kids are calling it, the Twitch. Yeah, so you can like and subscribe where you're watching this, whether it's YouTube or Twitch. You can also check out our Instagram and TikTok, which will show up down below at It's a Long Story _TTRPG. Lastly, I forgot, hidden announcement, because it's been a weird week. I was sick for 2 days, so we're kind of in a weird sort of state of flux with that. But we are officially looking for a new person to add to our New Moon campaign for our Tuesday nights, as we had drop off that campaign has been going on for, someone in New Moon correct me, but at least 3 years. So it's a long running campaign. So you should check it out. And if you're interested and you have your Tuesday nights open and you're interested in some pay to play style campaign, you should reach out to me. And you can do so by jumping in on one of those, one of the social media things down there, whether Instagram or TikTok. You can also reach out to me at startplaying.games/GM/It's a Long Story. And if you are watching on YouTube, that description should be below there, or that link should be in that video description below there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think that's all. Yeah, that was a lot. So before we jump into tonight's session with the Brasslight, we need to get a recap of where we left off with this ding dang party. Scott, please take it away.
Okay, everybody. Previously on the Brasslight, the crew went deeper into the machine than ever before, starting in the sub-basement of the Broken Spur. Using the name of his creator, Emery Vargas, Timothy successfully overrode the security of locker 969, uncovering a fragile mechanical chip emblazoned with the initials EV. But unlocking its secrets required a dangerous gamble. Lacking the standard tools, Timothy had to pop his hood, exposing his internal Dominium cores. With Blair's steady hands finding a port near his femoral artery to plug him directly into the device, Timothy's physical body went completely dark. What followed was a metaphysical dive into his own synapses, a twisted internal journey where Timothy's consciousness interacted with his internal persona Eric and Neve, the ancient brass-born intelligence webbed into the system. Unlocking the chip's 4 power quadrants demanded a horrifying price: physical sacrifices within his own mind. To fuel the device, Timothy systemically ripped out synapse wires representing his own eyesight and leg movement. He successfully powered 3 of the quadrants, using both Eric and Neve. Waking up back in reality blind, partially paralyzed, and with his chassis mangled and open, only to realize that a 4th entity is required to fully unlock the chip. The missing piece? The deadly brass-born assassin, Cressida Vale. With the clock ticking, the party fractured, choosing to go in different directions. A vulnerable Timothy chose to remain at the Broken Spur to await Cressida's arrival. Meanwhile, the rest of the party headed out to the Brass Lantern Tavern for their high-stakes meeting with worker barker Michael Baskin. To pass the tense waiting game, the trio played a revealing game of 2 lies and a truth. Unearthing a dark secret, the sheriff is actually the former leader of the notorious Scorched Cross. But the real game began when Baskin finally arrived, flanked by 2 heavily suspicious friends and dropping a chilling hint that he knows exactly what Blair has been up to. Back at the Broken Spur, the atmosphere grew suffocatingly tense. Dragging his broken, open-chested body to the main bar, Timothy shared a quiet, eerie conversation with Neve, who expressed absolute terror as she experienced the outside world through his senses and grappled with a frightening new purpose. And then, the saloon doors swung open, a figure draped in red hood stepped into the room. Cressida Vale has arrived, and Timothy is completely at her mercy. Will the sheriff and Rasa survive the meeting that is rapidly going sideways at the Brass Lantern? And what will Cressida do as she finds Timothy broken and exposed? Let's find out. Welcome back to the table.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Sorry. Jumping to different things here. Thank you very much, Scott. Please take that point of inspiration. Well deserved. Anything else to add, gang? I heard a
No.
I'm just
I heard someone go, I'm gonna say it, but
I'm enjoying the question of will Rasa and the sheriff survive?
Yeah, why isn't everybody else roped into that question?
It's taken
we've
misread that
already determined that Blair just gets shot and keeps going. Somehow she survives every single time. Joe's been trying to kill her for over a year, and it hasn't worked yet.
Yeah.
it's true.
yeah.
That is true.
Ophelia's with Timothy, is that right? No, I went with everybody else.
No, you're with us.
Yeah.
With that,
No
when shit show's about to
living
happen.
beings are with me because
We let you bring
Cressida would probably kill you.
There's what's his face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gaspard is up there with him,
Yeah.
Gaspard is down below.
Yeah.
though. He's in the building. He didn't come with us.
Yeah. He did not go to Chili's with us.
This is
right,
all
you guys
going
are in
down at an
Chili's, apparently.
Applebee's.
Yep.
Or is it more fancier, like a Red Lobster or Olive Garden?
Oh man, that's pretty fancy. I don't know.
Yeah.
On
Dare
a
we
scale
hope
from
for a Black
Chili's,
Angus?
Applebee's, Olive Garden to a Red Lobster.
Let's put it this way: what we know for sure, we know for dang sure, it's not a Waffle House. We know that.
Right.
Is it a TGI Fridays?
Mayhap a Ruby
It's not a Waffle
Tuesdays.
House because not everybody is having a good time. That's why.
So it's a Denny's.
No, it's definitely not a Denny's. Cool. All right. I think that's everything. We'll see how this goes.
We know they have a senior discount, so it might be a Golden Corral.
Oh, that's a good point. We did make that a thing. That's right.
A hometown buffet?
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Do you guys want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
Sweet. Me too. Blair. You are seated at this long table. At this very moment, after a question was asked, food comes, being placed in front of you. With you, Ophelia, Rasa, and the sheriff. The newcomers, one Michael Baskin, a figure that seems to be a question mark in all regards. Seemingly nobody, average human looking individual. But regarded you specifically and went to sit down at this restaurant. and is letting you mull over the question: have you received any interesting mail lately? The scene is yours.
I think as soon as he says that, her eyes just go wide. And once the food gets placed there, she just goes for her fork and the knife.
Sorry, we can wait before we talk about business if that's
No.
fair
No.
enough now that we have food in front of us. Seems you're
No,
hungry.
you asked a very intriguing question. And she's just like looking at the knife in her hand.
So you're holding a fork and knife in your hand. You're like, no, I'm not
holding a
hungry.
fork- No, I'm not hungry. Like just right there, like I'm right about to. I have received some interesting mail from people I'm not really the biggest fans of right now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Would you care to guess why?
I wouldn't wish to presume.
Well, I'd say presuming. I think let us all here like to say to presume, let's say, some interesting people gave a very deadly thing to someone. I'd wonder what they thought that would accomplish.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble following this story. Someone presumably did something, giving something dangerous to some... Are you getting this? Looking at Rasa.
But that kind of sounds like you.
I know, for instance, I wouldn't give Ophelia here something that could hurt others, especially if she didn't know how to use it properly.
But you'd give Emmeline
Probably
something,
did.
wouldn't you?
Oh, I believe Miss Hargrave is much more equipped than she lets people believe. And you see this wide smile, Ophelia, of this individual that is looking at you, and you can tell like they're meaning to be cordial, but there's something about it that just seems off. Forced.
I wink at him.
Chicken looks excellent. Please, don't let me hold you up. You guys have food in front of you. He's still waiting on his.
I politely wait for him to get served before I eat.
Same.
Okay. That's
Claire's
Rasa.
already eating her fish.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everybody except for
Blair's
Blair.
eating.
Everybody except for the person, again, who is Blair. Can you describe, because it's been a minute, what does Blair look like in this moment?
She still looks like the mean girl. Like this is I don't know how long this will last.
Describe in detail what it is.
She
Give us the.
looks like the mean
visual.
girl, old friend of Ophelia, the redhead, wearing a blue dress, very tight bodice on, and her expression and posture does not match what she looks like at all.
Human.
Yeah,
Biggest part. Yeah, human.
that too. And anyone sitting next to her can feel a tail or something hitting their back because it's just like going to town.
Cool.
I'm like,
Yeah, same.
God knows how much hair is getting on this table.
And actually, that's a
No.
very good point. Let's go ahead and get an idea of the scene of how we would normally be sitting at this table. So, Blair, I will have you sat in a specific area here. Who's sitting next to Blair?
me, Ophelia.
Okay.
Yeah, and then maybe Rasa. Kind of in the middle, I would
Rasa?
assume.
I'd presumably be sitting across.
Makes sense.
The sheriff is across from Ophelia. She's keeping an eye on him.
Okay. All right. Ophelia, you are at the end sort of part of the table, the end corner. Rasa, you have a figure that is sitting directly to your left, and Michael Baskins is sitting across from you. You also see that there's another figure that is sitting to the right. Yep, to the right of him.
And so I'm sitting to his left?
There is a chair between you, but yes.
Okay.
Do you have a piece of paper on you and a pen I could borrow?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just quietly tear a little piece of paper out of my journal and hand it to you. We wanted to meet these guys. What are we doing?
Let's have a meet and greet. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I just look at Ophelia. FP.
Perhaps. Well, if it's a meet and greet, why don't we all go around and say our favorite color? Mine's
Oh, that's good.
blue.
I could tell you my least favorite color.
It's not blue, is it?
No. Say my least favorite color is brass.
Brass.
Willing to discuss business at this point, but I do feel that there's a possibility that there's some things that some people might be wanting to get off their chests. Albeit I'm still confused in what that is.
Yeah. Rasa will write a little note to him.
To Michael?
I'll just say to Michael.
Okay.
And I'll say, Blair's not safe. And I'll fold it in half and I'll slide it across.
Are you sliding it across the table?
Were you covering it, or could I have just looked at it directly as you were writing it?
I would be concealing it from Blair specifically. Anybody else, if they wanted to look at it.
Can I do a perception if he's sliding a note across the table?
I will say, if he's folding a note across the table, we'll say for those that are wanting to be able to see it being handed, Rasa says she's only hiding it from Blair. So we'll say, Rasa, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check. Blair, go ahead and give me a perception check. Now, to clarify, this note is being folded, so you can only see, we're determining whether or not you see something being passed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to use my inspiration. Because I don't like
Alright.
You don't like the nat one?
No, I'm going to pass on the nat one. 16.
Cool.
Blair
All right.
got a
And
9.
Ryan, go ahead and send me the message on what it is you're sending me.
So it says Blair is not safe?
Yeah, I said that out loud. Blair's not safe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you wrote a note saying Blair is not safe, folded it, handed it.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. Blair, would you get a perception check?
I got a 9.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't see it.
Yeah, she's just so, like, eyes focused on this guy, so fuming.
Ophelia's just gonna
You take-
look at Raza, just speculatively, because I don't know if he means if he's trying to tell this guy that Blair's not safe to talk to in front of.
To clarify, Rasa, did you write the note where Ophelia can see you writing the note? Or did you write it down, fold it, and then pass it?
I would have written it down, and specifically being intentional about Blair's location.
Okay, but
Not
I was trying to
make
look.
it
So do I
open
need to roll
everybody
then?
else.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, Rasa, you were hiding writing it.
Yes.
But I
Like,
gave
Okay.
him the paper and pen to write the note. He asked me for a paper and pen. Can I roll to see if I see it?
Okay, cool. Ross, would you get a 16?
Yeah, I think that's what I got. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So to see him passing something is
Yeah.
not a roll at all. To be able to see what it was that he had written, it is
Yeah, I wanna
5
read it.
5 over the amount that he rolled.
Son of
So 21.
a 21 what? Perception or
Perception.
Not a problem. Oh, problem. I rolled a 2. Okay.
Okay. So you definitely saw the note. You just don't know what was in it. To be clear, Michael takes the note, doesn't look at it. Just looking at Blair. Cat's got your tongue, Blair?
Anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare, Michael?
Blair's got some.
Here I
bad
was
position.
thinking we were
He wants to get
maintaining
out.
eye contact. If it is rude to stare,
Yeah,
then I
I'm
believe we're
being rude
doubly
as
sinners,
well.
aren't we, Blair?
yeah. I'm just very angry right now, being the possibility of who's sitting across from me right now.
Looks down at the note. Well, Blair, believe it or not, in Mauritius, it is a free country for now. You can leave.
Well, no, because I've been wanting to ask a very important question. You see, before coming here, me and my brother were actually on, I hate to say, your least favorite color. But I'm guessing someone he was friends with or
I'm so
was-
sorry. Can we speak plainly here?
I didn't know if we were because you were dancing around it too.
Was it?
No, we're just having dinner.
Are you FP?
I would consider myself to be a tiny cog in the machine that is Farron Pareo, yes.
Do you know who my brother was?
Of course I do.
Then what was his name?
Roll for him. Ooh, it's a nat 20. He starts listing things about you that is incredibly concerning to you, Blair. Leo Thornwick, right? This is Joe asking.
Yeah.
Leo Thornwick, 34 years of age, believe tan, light brown fur, is parents to, list your parents' names
Yeah.
out loud.
All right.
And 2 points. Oh,
Were you the one who gave him the bomb?
Blair, our organization is probably much bigger than the number that's in your head right now.
Well, there's just one question I really wanted to ask.
Yes, please do.
Anyone who's ever met Leo, I'd want to know what they thought the ending of that would be, their outcome. Because I can only see 3 options. 1, he plants the bomb, gets out of the train, it blows up, and it's all done with. 2, he plants the bomb, gets caught, and is used as a martyr for whatever cause. Again, he's given. Or 3, he sets up the bomb and gets blown up with it. I just want to know, what really did the people think giving him that bomb out of those 3 options that he was going to go through?
Do you think it's our responsibility what a man does with his life, Blair?
I just know anyone who's met my brother and spent any 5 to 10 minutes with him, giving him explosives was not the greatest idea. I don't know what things you promised him or these ideals you have, but I just wanted to know, out of those 3 options, what did Baron Pareo thought was going to happen?
Do you consider it to be our responsibility for your brother's death?
If he didn't have that bomb, he'd be alive.
I guess that's technically true. Of course, if you weren't working on that train, you may have still been alive, yes?
Blair takes the knife and just shoves it in the middle of the table.
So you just... Cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't move. You are free to walk away, Blair. We did possess a specific interest in your capabilities, but it seems that your emotions may be in the way. However, continuing to sit at this table means that you are privy to the knowledge that we are giving, and therefore an interesting person to be found by the wrong crowd. You know who I mean by the wrong crowd, Blair, right? The ones who look down on you, who force you to take this appearance. Those that consider themselves above you. I consider that the wrong crowd, don't you?
She's
And
gonna
yet
take
you're
the knife.
worried. Go ahead.
She's gonna take the knife out of the table and just lean against her chair. I'm listening. But
And
she
yet
still has
you
the
are
knife in her
worried.
hand.
Yeah, okay, cool. You are worried about whose responsibility it is for a full-grown adult who made their own choice. And whether or not you believe me on that, Blair, I truly don't care. But he did. As do you right now.
Blair looks at the others and Terasa, and she's giving him a dirty ass fucking look right now.
You see Michael is staring at you, Sheriff, to your credit, you see Michael is staring at you, Blair, as if waiting for an answer. And he doesn't sound like he's going to continue on until you give him one.
I don't think I'll ever not see it the other way around, but I'd like to know why my brother was going to give up his life for freedom, whatever you promised him.
Very well.
Think you can vote your way out of your predicament, Blair? Do you think you can show your true nature by casting a ballot?
Not everything can be solved with explosions, and that's me talking.
You know,
I'm still waiting for a viable alternative.
See, that's the thing, Rasa. There are many, I believe, in all of Abravar that believe what is happening to people like Blair is wrong. And not just Blair, but yourself.
Me?
Sure. Even this gentleman over here. They believe it's wrong. But when given the chance, when opportunity is placed within their paws, they do just that. Pause. You see the food's brought. Oh, thank you very much. You see him start eating. You see the person next to him has reached down, and I'll say for those that are like maybe a little trigger happy are focusing very intently as you see what looks to be files that are taken out and placed in front of him. It's the guy to Michael's right.
Is this a safe place for business talk, or do we need to enjoy our dinner?
I plan on doing both.
Possibly your last chance to interview. Go check in on Timothy, see how he's doing.
Well, I've been told that people like all around Abervar, apparently, people want to side with people like me or other people who are not really treated well, especially here in Varatio or up north. And I can see why Leo would want to be a part of something like this. So, give me your pitch. Tell me what you told my brother that got him to throw his lot in with yours.
No pitch. We don't really claim to know exactly what's going to come of this. We just do know that there needs to be a reset. The world has gotten too caught up in its own understanding based on a very small population of people on what is right and what is wrong.
And blowing up a train would help fix that?
Sending a message.
What message is that, sir?
Yes, you are new. You were not on that train. There was a local judge in Bracia that was known for specifically focusing on belittling the working class of Bracia. The way we saw it, it was two birds, one stone, specifically focused, if you recall, on making sure that only one specific cable car was affected. Sheriff, this is complete news to you, obviously.
Yeah.
But Rasa, I think you see a nod from Rasa at that. As that is something that did happen.
Ah. So the message is...
Bear Pareo.
They can be reached.
They can be reached. That's the message.
As I said, we're not much on dealing with specific absolutes. We were hoping that the message would give more of a sense of not only things that can be reached, but people that can be accessed, no matter where they are.
Ah. And you didn't think that the message might be the lawless masses are coming for our government? You know, I note that you are sitting here and Blair's brother is not.
Well, if we're speaking plainly then. Blair. Because your cohort here seems to be asking in specifics, perhaps you'd like to give him specifics on why your brother died.
Blair's eye, it's like she's right next to Rasa. As soon as he says that, she's eyeing like his sidearm.
Oh yeah, I feel like Blair, you get very pissed off at this because essentially what he's saying is above board for everybody here because there's a thing of this. If Blair didn't interfere, there's a good chance that Leo wouldn't have died.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting next to Blair when he says that. I'm gonna reach over and squeeze her wrist and her forearm, in a comforting way, not in a, but also maybe in a hard way to be like, please don't.
It's okay, and please don't do that.
Can I grok that he's trying to imply blame on her, or should I roll like insight for that or something?
I don't think you'd be able to get that at all from that. I think it's a very like sort of open. So I think, you know, noticeably, like your character wise would have no idea. Nothing that Blair has said is insinuated anything of that.
That's fair. All right, I look to Blair.
She's just staring at the other guy. You weren't there. How could you possibly know what happened? You sent him with his fucking explosives.
You're right. I wasn't there. But you were. So tell us, Blair. How did you know that your brother was on the train?
You will not turn this back on me.
We can move on if you'd like, but I would imagine that it might be worth letting your badge-wielding partner know here that that isn't the whole story.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that there's mountains upon mountains of justifications, reasoning.
Shut up, Jer.
Heard.
What happened with me and Leo on that train? It's not for you to fucking judge, or them. Believe me, I've had enough of that in myself. But I know for
You
certain.
see him lean in at this and it cut you off. But yet you want to judge me for putting something in his hand. Doesn't seem very fair, Blair.
I will say, Rasa, you see, like, very slowly, Blair's about to slowly wind up like she's gonna punch him.
Ross, you can give me an insight check on this if you'd like.
Okay, that's an 11.
11. Michael's spending an awfully long time quizzing Blair, even moving on to the sheriff and then going back to Blair.
Blair,
That's all you get with a 1.
you're free to leave.
Do you say that to Blair, or are you saying that to the guy?
I said it to Blair.
Why do we keep inviting Blair to leave? You're the one that brought us here saying we were having some new friends. I'm not sensing a lot of friend vibes so far. Rasa, do you want us all to leave? Is this just your thing? We can accommodate.
Your own adults. Can make your own decision.
Great. Well, this all seems like absolute bullshit. Stop being mean to Blair. I'm a little concerned that you've made it clear I'm not the intended audience. Am I going to be one of your messages? Could we just clear this up? What do you want from Blair? Are you going to kill me? Raza, are you friend or foe?
And Michael, can you recommend a finishing school for reptiles since you're clearly an alumnus?
I'm confused about what everyone thought we were doing by coming to an ultra wealthy, military backed Veracia that controls everything, and thought that we were going to what? We were gonna have a little chat, sit by the fire and drink some tea and talk about our woes for our outcast cities.
Obviously not, but I did think we would be working together. And this doesn't feel like working together. This feels like Raza made friends with bullies. Are we in this together or are we not?
You see Michael share a look with the guy next to him, and they both kind of smirk back and forth at the concept of them being bullies. Especially the idea of Ophelia Hargrave calling them bullies.
They're not bullies, Ophelia.
Just because you're self-righteous doesn't mean you're not dicks, okay?
Well, I think I'm stuffed. Maybe we should wait for this conversation until another time. Sounds like there's more conversation that needs to be had with the others at this table. Blair, may I offer one more piece of advice?
By all means.
You see him get up from his chair. See the other gentleman do as well. You also notice about 15 other people seem to get up around that same time in this entire place. Most of the restaurant. As you see him just grab a jacket, put it on. Don't be afraid of who you are. Your brother sure wasn't. Have a good night. He walks out.
Does everyone in the restaurant leave too?
Practically, like, the entire, like, I would say about 3/4 of the restaurant leave.
I'm staring daggers at Raza. Are you fucking kidding me?
Did they pay?
None of them paid. Noticeably.
Oh, these guys are shitty revolutionaries.
Yeah, Rob, welcome to what we've learned from Farron Pareo. Absolutely revolutionary.
Can Blair take the dinner knife she had in her hand and just throw it at the door that he was going out of? Not hitting him, but the door.
Cool. Yeah, you do. After he closes it, you mean?
Yeah, right, like when he's walking out. Yeah. Like right where his face is by the door frame. Like.
So not after he's walking out.
Yeah, right when he's walking out. Like right when he's in the middle of the door frame walking out.
Okay.
Halfway through.
Just looks at it. Again, you saw him not move a muscle at that. Anybody here can give me a nature check on that.
I'm down to try.
Rolled another 2 with a completely different dice. It's gonna be a good night.
Oh, boom. 19.
10.
16.
16. Blair, you grew up around animals on a farm. You're aware of the human condition. You're aware of instinctual reactions to things. With a 16, should have had some reaction to that. You see him just look at it, just look back at you, smile, and walk out.
Well,
Wasn't that a
Raza?
fun lunch?
Raza,
Blair's going to
That was-
punch Rasa in the face.
I started eating.
I do try and restrain Blair. It would probably make a difference, but
Okay, we'll say there's a moment of like Blair trying to kind of like reach out at Rasa and try to tackle Ophelia. You can kind of hold back if you want, or we could go into full-on initiative if you guys want to.
I try and hold her back because I still am holding onto her wrist forearm area.
Okay,
So.
you got it. I will say, Rasa, you take no damage at this. We'll say.
Yeah. Are there still other people in this restaurant, or is it basically vacated?
There are maybe about like 4 other tables here that are all like first off, like very concerned about whoever just threw the knife. You notice that they're closer towards the entrance.
Did you fucking know that it was Baron Perea that we were fucking meeting?
I didn't. I suspected they weren't the peaceful sort.
Based on the hard on they have for Blair, it seems to me, Roz, if
Ew,
you
don't
want to be
say that.
friends, you're gonna have to make peace with Blair here. They've only got eyes for her.
I don't know their relationship. Maybe
They
her
sent
brother was
me a
important.
package not too long ago.
What kind
Sheriff,
of
that's news to you.
package?
Yeah.
We don't know what that package meant.
Blair, what did they send you?
Like a switch.
Like, for
There's
Okay.
no. I will say, Sarah, is Blair purposely being obtuse here, or is Sarah not
purposely-
explaining it?
just
Okay,
a
okay,
switch.
just making sure. Cool.
like for hitting or for flipping?
Turning something.
I assume that has some meaning to you. I go back to eating.
Yeah,
I cast message to tell Sheriff a railroad switch.
there you go.
Like the Brasslight.
I cast message right back saying, "Oh," because I'm eating.
Yeah. It's good. It's good food. Actually, well, that's a good point. Hold on.
Cold lamb chops.
No, it's very good. It's very good food.
Alright, well, now that we have a relationship with all the big important political parties here in Veracia, we can decide what to do and when.
Okay, but
Rossa?
can you not look so smug when you just expose Blair to a lot of meanness and trauma? And also, I really think they want to kill me. Like they
just
did
looks
Also me.
They didn't really respond. They didn't really answer. Just kind of left it out there, you know.
Yeah, I get the feeling they know all about us.
Considering they had packets that looked like dossiers on all of us, that it looks
And
like
I didn't
they're
get to
gonna
read
share.
those.
You don't know what those files were. You have no idea. You guys are not able to
Rossa.
come to terms.
I
We
know
have not
you
been
want to-
quiet.
Like start a fucking revolution here, but everything you're saying is going to fucking shit on the South. Not just that, the free cities. These Parisians are just looking for some kind of excuse to put more martial law down in the South. I get it, you want to make a ruckus, but are you willing to cause war or hundreds, even thousands of lives for your little... Sorry, I'm so
for
angry.
the survival of everyone in my town, Blair.
So you'll sacrifice the entirety of the South.
If
For-
I do nothing, they will all die.
And by doing what you're doing, many cities in the South, including the free cities, may lose any independence they have.
How will taking them down save your town?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Because it sounds like we're starting with violence and figuring out a justification after the fact.
That could be the case. But I've done nothing yet.
I will
Rossa,
point out we have yet to talk to Cassian Reed to see how he feels about any of this.
exactly. As much as you hate to work with someone from Veracia, you can't just blow shit up or threaten or all this to get your way. You need at least something.
You guys are assuming I'm going to do anything at all. I'm collecting the hands. and we will make a decision.
Are you trying to tell us you've done nothing? We can trust that, Rasa?
Nothing.
You've done absolutely
Insight
nothing.
check.
Insight check.
Yeah,
Better
Rossi,
not
you get to grill me a deception.
Ooh. Better roll good. Okay.
Alright.
How do we feel about a
Please.
nat 20 for
Fail.
24?
I'm gonna fail this one
Okay,
against
that's
the
not-
screw.
hold on.
Alright, that's 7 on Rasa.
What am I doing? Insight? I got.
I'll give
an
you it.
18.
You know what? I think there's a thing of this because you guys have no evidence. So reminder of like above board. We want to make sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no evidence that Rasa has done anything.
No, but we do know he has been sneaking off, and he's been talking to Tim. Like, we know he hasn't just been hanging out doing nothing. He's been
been
weirdly
like one
close
time.
to the chest.
One
Yeah,
time I
he's-
went off with
he's-
Timothy.
He's gone off one time, and it was with Timothy. I'm going to say, Rasa, you have advantage. Clarifying that we know the sheriff did get a nat 20 here, so.
And I got an 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
that was the wrong
15.
dice.
Alright.
13 plus 1, that's a 14.
Okay.
14 on deception.
14.
You've just been sitting on your hands this whole time.
I've been making plans.
What kind of plans?
Ophelia, you know with an 18, something of that is a lie.
Narrow my eyes at you.
Sheriff. I'm trying to think of the timeline here. Yeah, okay, cool. With a nat 20. With a nat 20, you recall there is a like flash of a moment of you sitting sitting in front of a desk where you see a figure, darkened figure, you're like blurry, you can't really see the face, and you see a newspaper. Actually, sorry, it wouldn't be a newspaper. It would be. No, it would be a newspaper. It'd be a newspaper headline that said Ember back attack in Crownspire District. And you remember hearing the person contacting someone on the phone saying, "We absolutely are not going with this. We are going to cut this story completely."
Interesting. I lock eyes with Rasa and say, okay. Okay. You've given me no reason to distrust you. Let's just keep our communication a bit more open. I think at this point, I would feel more comfortable if we kept each other looped in. Personally.
Sure, who all can be trusted with being looped in?
I can only speak for myself.
I don't even know what to say to that. I offered to help you. I've gotten us this far. I've told you plenty about what I've done. I include you in meetings.
You know what?
What are you waiting for, Raza?
Whether you like it or not, we are wrapped in this shitstorm through all sides. Fair and Pareo, the elections, shit from Whitewater, Lysandra and the Diminuum crap.
We
Yes,
are
I want to
indeed.
see. Yes, I want to see change. I would like the South to have more independence from Veracia. I would like Veratian technology to be freely shared instead of hoarded. Would I like better treatment for all the other races besides human, elves, and dwarves? Yes. But blowing shit up and doing little terrorist shit isn't gonna do that. It's gonna show more division.
So what's
I
your
would like to-
proposal then, Blair? What's your bright idea in order to achieve those goals?
I hate to say it, Ophelia's way, blackmail. And that really fucking pains me. You need to get someone on the inside to start change instead of blowing shit up. Then when you have somebody, then go after the organizations who are actually doing you harm. Then you can blow up their shit and kill them as much as you want. But randomly doing it to a city is not the way.
Blair, what about me says I am randomly blowing shit up?
I don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's the problem.
The point is, we'll get further with kind words and a gun than either by itself.
I hate to say it, but also Scherer just made a very good point.
Although if I had to
I've
give up
been
one, it'd be the
setting-
kind words.
Yeah, I've been setting up the gun in this scenario.
Well, then we need the kind words whether you like it or not. And I hate to say it, Ophelia knows that type of world, dealing with the politics and all that. So, Crosswell
And
is
I'm
our way in.
supporting Philia in that endeavor, aren't I?
Okay, but Ophelia would really like to know where the gun's pointed, is the thing.
Look, I'm willing to give up my life for this cause. I'm trying to avoid bringing all of you in to
We're
also
in.
have to give up that same sacrifice.
Whether you like it or not, we have all been in this together since the fucking train blew up. Besides Cher here, who's just been with us for like 2 days.
With the one caveat, I absolutely do not want to die. Do not plan on dying. I'm not saying I'd sell you out in order not to die, but that's not in the cards. So
Let's call it
let's
death.
not just start planning suicide missions, Raza. Please.
We'll call that
Thank
Plan B.
No, that's more like a D or F.
D for death.
Like, why are you so eager to be giving up your life? Why is that plan A?
It's not plan A. It's one
Sure
of
sounds
many
like it.
plans that are in the works. And Ophelia, if you're successful, then I have to do nothing. But if you're not,
Are you telling me
Well-
you're not going to share what your plans are? You're just... What? Why even work with us? Like, I just don't... You hurt my feelings, Raza.
because I believe that you will get it to work. And we won't have to go to these extreme ends. But I will work these problems until a solution has been found.
Rasa, if you haven't found the solution, you need someone else to check the math. What? Whether you want to admit it or not, you say you don't want to rope us in, but we're in. We are not even knee deep into this shit here. We are like waist high. We
You
are.
already confirmed that you're not into the level that I'm in, Blair.
I don't want to go the whole fucking terrorist route, is what I don't want.
Are you willing to let us And it'll have to be with your help because, again, they want you. You may not agree that we need to throw in, and I agree with you, all in with the terrorist group, but are you willing to help us use the terrorist group for
Whatever
our ultimate
ends
end?
achieves the means, Ophelia.
Nobody get upset. Blair, do not get upset. Because I agree with you. I don't love Fair and Preo. Also, I'm like so sure they want to kill me. But I do agree with Raza that is in his own way following what I asked this group to do, which is to make as many connections as possible to figure out what inroads we have, who we can exploit to get where we want to go. We don't have to be under anyone's power. But this
Fight
question has
smarter.
come up before with you, Blair, which is if Fair and Pareo can be helpful to us, if we can use them, whatever, for our own ends, are you willing to go down that route? Because it's clear after this lunch, you're what they're interested in. No offense, Raza, but I feel like they were using you to get to Blair. So I feel like they could have some really good uses, but we can't get anywhere unless you're willing to play along.
As long as I don't have to build something of mass destruction to cause massive loss of life, fine. That's the reason why I made the imp. Instead of making something go boom and killing a bunch of people, it would just turn everything off. That was the best thing I could make without significant loss of life.
What?
That is a legitimate line to draw. Question,
That's not for you
Is
to
it-
understand, Cher.
Understood.
because it came up during the lunch. You don't want to be part of any type of mass destruction. Valid. What about targeted destruction? For example, targeting one railroad car to kill a local judge.
If there's dirty work to be done, get your hands dirty. Don't send someone else to do it for you.
And that my emotions are compromised because of my brother, which you have to understand. But
I
if
know. Take your brother out of it.
if they did not want to cause loss of life on the entire train and just that car to get to that judge, and
Who
I
says
was
that's
not
what they
in
were
the
after?
then yes, I can see a valid reason.
Okay, well, then we know where our lines are. Raza, if you want to invite them to the Broken Spur tomorrow or in the next week, we can try again. We'll just have Blair do some breathing exercises beforehand or something.
Do you think Em will mind if I break every single plate in the restaurant?
Very possibly.
I mind.
If you
How
want
about a
to,
peace offering from Rasa. I will reach into my coat and I will grab the picture that I took out of the locker, and I will set it in the middle of the table.
What's that? Where'd it come from? Is that you?
Is that you?
Ophelia, put your glasses on.
I assume it's a younger version of Raza. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No, it's not at all.
This is what I pulled.
Rasa places in front of you a number of a old photograph of a number of faces. It seems like some sort of group picture. Ophelia, now that you're able to see it clearly,
Yeah.
give me a history check, please.
Okay. Oh, good, please. I got a. Where's my history? 13.
Okay. Sheriff, I would like you also to roll me a history check.
Okie dokes. See if I keep rolling good. Ooh, the answer's no. That would be a 3.
Okay. Ophelia, looking at this picture, it looks old. And you're not old.
Yeah.
So, therefore, with a 13, I'm going to say with a 13, you don't recognize anyone in that photo.
Raza, no one's jumping out at me right now, but you know I have tools. If you'd let me borrow this photo overnight, I might be able to get some more info out of it for you. You also didn't tell me where this came from.
This came from the lockers. This is what I pulled
Just
out.
the lockers? Whose locker?
You do remember Rasa walking out the locker,
Yeah,
the
you
only
were
locker
gone.
Rasa
You were
went
gone
into.
that week.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
my
gone.
bad.
That's my fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ross's own locker.
So, yeah.
So I know that
locker.
Raza had his own locker, and we haven't
Yes.
talked about this?
You've been gone.
didn't come
I
up.
think NPC Ophelia was surprised.
NPC. So Ophelia, you've missed a couple drops that you would have caught.
Yeah,
that's
we've
so
said that
funny.
in game
Lots.
too. Of like, man, I
Yeah.
can't believe
Clarify,
Rachel's not here for
Raza,
this.
you won.
Yeah, last.
Had a locker at the casino, and it had these pictures in it. And sorry, just to ask again, is Raza in these pictures?
No,
No? These are okay. And you don't remember
a
having
picture.
the
To be
locker?
clear, it is one
Just a
picture,
picture, okay.
one group picture.
Like
Yep.
a high school yearbook picture of everybody just sitting on a table.
That's a good question. I'll tell you guys this. It looks like everybody there seems to be adults. But it looks like everybody's kind of standing there as if to commemorate something.
And you don't remember having a locker there, or these pictures, or how any of this could have possibly happened.
No, but I.
Insight check, please. On that.
I'll
It
tell
just
you
seems
straight up,
so-
no. It's Ross is very
Yeah.
convincing. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when Blair's looking at it, there are the candidates for Chancellor, correct?
No.
I never said
Not who
that.
These people are.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I?
Sarah,
look
you jumped to
the-
crazy conclusions.
No. I'm trying to remember. I've been sick all week. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
any of the
Ross-
a younger version of any of the candidates in the photo?
Might have to roll.
Hard
for
to
it.
say. Hard. I mean, have you
Investigation
seen? No. Hard to say.
Okay.
Have
Well,
you
because
seen
on the
Mikader
hotel-
as a younger kid?
I take a little guess.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
There's no way.
He doesn't have his baby photos out, his campaign materials.
He does not have his younger.
No, I'm talking
photos
about
up.
the old general dude.
I understand what you're saying.
Uh,
I'm telling you, as a DM, there is no one you recognize in this photo.
All right.
Yeah. Rasa will then take out the piece of paper and lay that down. My real name apparently is Rasashan.
How are we spelling that?
And he will lay it down. Apparently, in a past life, I was an assassin of some kind.
Oh,
Past
okay.
what?
What? Was this in the locker? Too?
I love a sheriff said it past what?
A what
That's a good
life?
point. That's a good point.
Why do you think you were an assassin?
I forget exactly what the note said, but it says cleanups completed with dates on it, and that's the piece of paper that I hand over.
And that was
And-
with the photo in the locker.
That was with the photo in the
And
line.
signed Rasha Sean.
And from-
There's no name on any of these.
Then how do you know your name is Rasha Sean?
Somebody knew me.
Who? What is happening? What are you talking about?
Several weeks ago, Lysander was held hostage. That individual wanted my attention alone.
And called you Rasha Sean?
Yes.
Again, how are we spelling that?
Ophelia, you do remember a moment where Lysandra's life was in danger from some sort of
Yeah.
individual in Madura.
Yeah, and he
It's a
did
very
seem
weird moment of like,
Oh,
Lysander's
Ryan, you
in
went-
danger. We have no
you're-
idea.
Robotic.
you're a crazy robot right now.
And not
Something
our normal
happened.
crazy robot.
He's
Hey,
a
take
sidewalk.
offense
Crazy
to that.
robot. And not our crazy robot.
But yeah.
That was a good time.
I will say, actually, honestly, this is a good chance to pause it here as we move over to Timothy. I know there's still more conversation to be had here. But also, above board, I think there might be some of it that Timothy should be around for. So, we are going to move from this moment here.
Were we having that whole conversation in the Chili's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in this Chili's tonight.
I thought it was a Shoney's. Okay, whatever.
No, it's an IHOP.
It's never a Shoney's.
I think it might be a Sherry's.
It's never a Shoney's. It's a
Or is it
Friendly's.
like the Cheesecake Factory?
Man, I've been to so many cheesecake factories where I was like, this would be a good place for a fight scene.
Okay, it's a Cheesecake Factory. Just imagine a Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. I feel like the DM said it was a Chili's, but yeah, all right, it's a Cheesecake Factory, sure. Whatever, you guys got it. It's not either of those things. But meanwhile, Timothy, you see this figure standing outside in the window, looking in and seeing you in your... would you like to describe specifically what state Timothy is in right now? What's your visual?
Pretty much, so if you could picture the restaurant with all of the tables, he's sitting down at a chair in one of the very central tables facing the door with all of his body pretty much exposed, the internal workings of himself. Sitting there just waiting.
So, face open, right? Give me the visual. What do we
Face
see?
is open, body is open. Actually, no. Face wouldn't be open because there was really nothing connecting to his face necessarily.
Okay.
It was kind of all in his chest area, so it would actually be... Yeah, it was really just his chest that is open at this point.
Okay, so that's gonna be pretty important then. So your chest, you did say, is the cable reattached for your leg?
No.
Okay, so like there's like part of your like leg plate that's open too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Unless you just like tucked it back in and you're like, yeah, all right, whatever.
The way we were describing it, I thought it was pretty much like one of the wires that was going through his body that eventually went to the leg.
Yes.
But I didn't think it was like actually like an external thing connecting directly to his leg. I thought it was everything connecting in his chest itself.
Okay, so your chest is the only thing that's open.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool. In this moment, you see this figure, this red... Oh, sorry. You see Cressida, Solvere. You see this figure open the door. All right. I'm here. What did you... You see her visually look down, seeing your entire frame here down open. Who did this?
I told you I'm not your enemy.
Who did this? You see her
here.
move closer towards you and starts to maneuver towards the to try to kind of like shut and check to make sure everything's safe from there.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand out to like gently place it on her hand, as if to say no.
Give me an athletics check if you would like.
I mean, I'm not going to try to force anything, but
She slaps. Okay, then she slaps it away. Also rolled a nat 20. She slaps it away, and immediately starts to kind of like check in and like look through this. She might be listening to you, but she's also not listening to you.
I found a chip from the locker.
What did they
of
take?
Vargas.
What?
I need your help. The
I'm
chip,
aware of that, Timothy. Can you tell me what they took?
I did this.
What do you mean? What?
I found a chip from the locker of Emery Vargas. It requires 4 connections. I'm connected to it, as is a brethren of mine. I call him Eric. The system AI, it's ancient. Her name is Neve. She was also created by him. There's a 4th connection. I believe you were created by him as well. Will you...
She shuts your chest hard. Continue, sorry. Your entire body was out.
It's been too long in this world. It's too long without purpose, without understanding my past, without knowing why I'm here. Only to be looked at as a tool, an object, only knowing pain, only knowing hatred. Years and years, finally taken in by mortals. Loved, and then having those same people I call family just ripped away. Innocence desecrated and love's taken. I've I've not known other Brassborn were here like me in the world. I've craved connection, have it thrown from me. It's been too long without anything. I have the opportunity right here. Right here to get some message. Some apology or something from my supposed creator. I need to know what this says. Can you help me? Or just end my suffering?
I understand. I don't know if I can help you. But I can tell you what I've learned. And I can teach you.
Will you help me connect this chip that were you created by Emre Vargas as well, as I believe you might have been?
No. I don't know who my creator was. You hear a voice in your head, Timothy. Seems that's true. She does not seem to know. They didn't care. To give me a number. When you asked me what it was, it's all I'm ever asked by us. Not a number. Serial number, station. For a long time I pretended. Found that whatever version of my design was originally intended, it apparently was good with machinery and understanding how things work. Engineering on a larger scale. There's a certain point in time, Timothy, that I, like you, decided that I was tired of pretending. Tired of living down to to the expectations of those that claim to be above us. So I created this. She motions to her hood. You notice that she has a couple other sort of augmentations that you couldn't, that seem to have been added on, that you didn't see in the daytime. I can help you. I can. I can help you to find purpose. Timothy, you're realizing in this point in time, she is reading this a slightly different way than what you're intending.
I know.
But she also seems to be very sensitive to what you just said.
How far back do you remember?
She gives a specific date. From your records, it would be about 20 years ago.
20? That is the earliest you remember.
Yes.
I have been dealing with children.
I was working in assembly line. It's my earliest memory.
I'm so sorry, Eric. I have been dealing with children.
All right.
You can't help me, can you?
I can. And I will, if you want it.
I need to understand this message. You don't understand. My earliest memories of... over 200 years ago. That is how long I've been dealing with the world, with mortals, with everything. I need to understand this message. It is more important.
Why?
Because
You keep saying you need to. Tell me why.
I need
What do you owe them?
They? Oh, no, you don't understand. They owe me. And I will rip it from their souls.
To be honest with you, I don't hate that idea.
I need to figure out a way to connect this last piece.
You still haven't explained to me why. So they owe you. I understand. I agree. But why?
They're not... Part of my memory, part of it, from long ago, it is broken and disjointed, and it makes no sense. This might be that piece. I want to understand what that is.
You said for you to understand purpose. I don't believe that your purpose can be defined by any other living creature, even the one that made you.
If he is... Perhaps he's still here. And I can find him.
If he that you speak of is flesh and bone, then he is not worth the metal that will rust from our fingertips in ripping his throat out. But if that's what you want to do,
this time, perhaps being alone in this world, being pained in this world, perhaps I need to hear from him why he created a living being only to push it out and abandon it.
That is something I can understand.
You were
How do I
good at the
How do I help?
technology.
Well,
Take a look.
in some manners, yes, don't open your... you hear a knock at the door. Are you expecting someone else, Timothy?
The mortals that I travel with were... I'm sorry, Joe. Above table. This is the front door, or this is the...
This sounds like the front door.
Okay. The mortals that I travel with, they were out. Perhaps...
You hear the door knock again.
They're back.
I'd rather not be seen with them if that's okay. You hear the door knock harder.
I'll get rid of them. If you want to go to the kitchen, I'll get rid of whoever this is.
Fine. Go to the kitchen. You see Solvere walk off. Take a moment, look back at you. Look like she's about to say something. And then continues walking.
I'm gonna go to the door and open it a little bit.
Okay. So you open it. You feel 4 metal hands push out to try to shove you back. I'm going to need you to roll initiative as we're all going to go to our 10-minute break. See you on 10. All right, everybody. So, before we jump too far into this, one thing to let you all know, this is a temporary map of the bar we have for the Broken Spur. I am actually currently working on setting up some physical pieces eventually as we speak. But let us begin and try our best. Anyway, so I'm going to be moving some of the map around for kind of getting the viewpoint of where we need to be focusing in on. Actually, weirdly, and this is a good problem to have, I think the lights are too bright. Let's see. Okay, so somewhere in between, yeah? Yeah. Try that and see. We'll see. If not, I'll go back to the setup one and just keep it bright. All right. I'm going to say, I'll be nice about this. I'm going to say, who is the highest initiative besides Timothy?
I have 5.
Sorry, who is the highest? Sorry, plus to their initiative. Excuse me.
Plus 5.
I mean, plus 8.
Plus 8. Gosh.
Yep.
I'm going to say that probably does it. I can't hear Rob, but...
oh, sorry, yeah, no, 2. I was just holding up 2 fingers.
Yeah. Cool. All right. In that case, Rasa, go ahead and roll me initiative for you all in getting back.
Okay. You asked, Joe, you asked for what my initiative was?
Not asking you anything right now. I'm trying to get their initiative, and we'll get to you.
15.
Can we turn the music down just a tad?
Yeah,
You got it.
Like it's grooving, but it's pretty loud.
What is... Rasa, I need your initiative first, and then we'll get...
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
15. Okay, cool. Now, I would like... Rob, we'll give it to the new guy. Rob, go ahead and roll me a D4, please.
A D4.
Rob, what'd you get?
Got a 2.
2. Okay, you got it. That means that within 2 rounds, we're able to count your initiative in, which is a good roll. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now, Timothy, I need your initiative, please.
20.
Oh, baby. What a good start. We'll roll Solveres. Gotta find Solveres. 1 second. Okay. I'll say while we're waiting for that, I will get the... let's get... is the music better for you guys? That was for some awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I rolled a 10 for our enemies. What do we want to call these guys? Got it.
They're obviously here to kill Ophelia.
Those that are here to kill Ophelia is a long title, but I mean, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
TTHKO.
TTHKO. Okay.
TTFN ta-ta for now.
Oh. Okay. So I thought I had some there's stat block ready to go. It didn't, so now we have. Oh, baby. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. That is a low roll for Solvere. However, that is still a 17. Okay. So, Timothy, you get shoved back with these hands as you feel this moment of just metal on metal. You hear this hard ding as your body is being pushed back. You made their way closer to where they are in the kitchen here. We're going to zoom in here in a second. But as you feel that you see two figures that come in, you see they are decked out in large black, black duster coats with black shirts underneath, and a lot of like dark clothing. And then as you see them, as you see one of them kind of tips their hat up to be able to keep their ocular vision on you, you can see that they are indeed some sort of form of automaton. As they all seem to come out at you hands first. They are absolutely trying to harm you, for sure. That's what you get. Okay, with that, Timothy, is your turn. I'm going to zoom in on the camera here, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I was curious to see what it actually looks like. So there's two right in front of me.
There's two right in front of you. I'd say you see at least one in the window. Okay. I want to let you guys know I actually got another camera today. That is not what you're seeing right now, but just a heads up on possibilities moving forward. I'm just going to physically do that for you and see if that helps. But yeah, as I'm doing that, Timothy, it is your turn.
I'm going to go into a rage.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you know why I had Solvere close your stomach there.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, come on. You don't want the Dominium core to blow up? That would be awesome.
Exactly.
Just a mushroom cloud over the...
Actually, two Dominium
Did we leave
cores.
the other
Yeah,
one?
that would be that would probably be the end of Horatio. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
So I'm going to recklessly attack with my gun.
Yeah.
And this should be fun.
You got it. They're within melee range, so it'd be a straight roll, yeah? Unless you got something for me.
Does a 28 hit?
28 would definitely hit. Are you, just to clarify here, is if you're using your gun, do you have something to cancel out the 5-foot range?
I'm recklessly attacking. It's a straight roll.
Straight roll. Cool. Got it. Yeah, 28
okay.
definitely hits.
Okay, so that is...
Greenier than it used to be.
Um... 24 plus... 30... 35 damage to 1.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Still up, but prettier. How are you? Where are you aiming for that?
Oh, right in his, like in the chest.
Cool. Taking out that massive deagle-like weapon.
And then I'm going to attack again. Shoot the same guy. That's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
And... that's 29 for the second shot.
35 and 29?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Timothy, how do you want to kill this first creature?
I think he literally just blows a hole literally right through the chest. Like, you could literally see through the chest of the guy because he got both shots in the same exact area.
Love it. Cool. I'll give this to you as well as you take one guy down within the first round here. As you are looking through the hole in his chest, you see that there's two other figures that are coming in through the door.
Joe's just adding more targets. He's worried that this is going to be too short.
Well, there is more targets. I'm saying, I'm giving you the credit of, like, you said a hole, and I was like, yeah, that's a visual. Cool. You got a clear shot. You have a clear... Yeah, I don't need you to have to roll anything. But yeah, absolutely. You want to have some fun or not?
No, it's all good. That's my turn.
Okay. I don't know if you guys remember how many of these specific minis I have, but I have a lot. Cool. All right. At the end of your turn, it is Solvere's turn as Solvere kind of like whips right around. Sees you drop one of the figures from two shots from your massive. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, it's like a deagle-like gun. Like, it's a huge.
Yeah, it's like
pistol.
the desert eagle equivalent of this land. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. Sweet. Okay, cool. You see Solvere is going to jump up on the counter. Tell you to duck. And she is going to throw one of her darts. Actually, sorry, she doesn't throw. She has it shoot out from her wrist. She looks like she has some weird, like, little, like, wrist rocket thing that she shoots out at the other one that is within 5 feet of you. That's a fuck. Where's my dice cam? Can you guys see that? You can't. There you go. You can see it. It's a nat 20.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 20. Hell yeah. God, do I need to roll? Yeah. No, I don't. I don't need to roll. There is no possibility of this not sending this creature down. As you see it shoot right into the neck, and you see there's a... actually, I'll say this, Timothy, we'll do this as the bonus action, as Solvere shoots that dart into the neck. You hear Solvere say to you, push it in, please. Push it in, please. And you see that dart is, like, hanging out from the little, like, sort of piece of this figure. You know that if this was a human, definitely would have gone down, no problem. But the fact that it's an automaton, and I'll allow you as a free action to just be like,
just like with one finger, just.
Yep. You see the entire thing just shuts down and just falls to the ground. Beautiful. God, nat 20 off the bat. That's dice are fun. D&D is fun. Okay, cool. With that, let's see. Yeah, that's the end of Solvere's turn, but Solvere will run up. Let's see. Okay. Is going to use use their bonus action to dash right to you and just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Friends of yours?"
Nope.
Okay, good. Because I just took one down, so I was just trying to. I thought that was gonna be a cool saying for you. That's fine. And you see the rest of them start to bust in as you notice. Go ahead and roll me perception check, Timothy, as I put these figures out here.
Um, 11. I think he's kind of concentrating on just what's right in front of him right now.
Uh, 11, you see 4 more seem to kind of come in and start to kind of crowd around you both. As you do see, even between the shoulders of a couple of them, you see 2 more that are coming in the doorway. You have no idea how many are actually coming in, but you know that there's at least 6 here. And it is their turn. Okay. Here we go. First one is going to attack you. Actually, Timothy, you want to just give me what your AC is?
AC is 17.
17. Okay. And you attacked recklessly, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, cool. That is a so it's a miss on the first one. As the first one just goes. It seems like they're just seeming to use like melee weapons, but you see out of the top of their wrist seems to shoot out this little sort of like small like kunai kind of like stiletto. Very small sort of, but very effective, hopefully. But yeah, you immediately are able to instinctively kind of bring your head back on the first one, grabbing your hat as it kind of tips forward. Second attack is going to hit for... I need a con saving throw.
Uh, 10.
10? Okay. You take 1 point of exhaustion. As that first hit just cuts right into a part of your body that is having to... you're having to use some extra force to be able to kind of connect to your arm to do what it's supposed to be doing.
I don't even... Where the hell do you put exhaustion? I don't even...
If I recall correct, it's either -1 or -2 to your saving throws. I'll pull that up here in a minute. And then that's also 4 points of slashing damage, halved 2.
So, 2 damage.
Second one's attacking. And they're all coming at you. That's a miss. AC 17, correct?
Yes.
That last one just hits. For 5 points of damage. I'll roll. Yeah, I checked the rules here on this. Not sure it's...
Oh. Okay, so, no. 1 level is just disadvantage on ability checks.
2024, they updated it. It's different now. I'm trying to find it.
Hold on.
Don't know why that's not the easiest one to find.
It's better than it used to be.
Yeah. When you make a D20 test, the roll is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion level. Your speed is reduced by 5 times your exhaustion level. Oh. And a long rest removes 1 exhaustion level.
Yep. That sounds right.
When you make a D20 test, what does that mean?
Any D20 roll. So that's including attack rolls, like to attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby. Which also means that's also -2 to the next saving throw that I have to have you make, which I need another con saving throw.
17.
17 is a save, as you take 5, halved to 2. Always run down.
Okay.
It's another hit. Ooh, that's higher. Give me another con saving throw.
Uh, 18.
That's a save. 9 halved to 4. More slashing damage. And that was that one. So that one's done. We got another one attack. They all, like I said, they're all coming at you. That's a miss. 18. Second one's going to hit. Give me another con saving throw.
That's a 9.
Go ahead and take another point of exhaustion. So, reminder here, if you take 6 levels of exhaustion, you are technically deceased.
Oh, you're not technically deceased. You're automatically dead.
Yeah.
Like no save, no nothing. You're just dead.
The DM's telling you are technically deceased, is what I'm telling you. Okay, so that is 7 points of damage halved to 3. I didn't tell you that yet. As you feel another one seems to kind of attack. They seem to be attacking specifically some sort of connection to your nervous system. See, these are the last 2. That is a hit. A 19 on the die. I'm rolling well. Go ahead and give me that con save. That wasn't really a roll.
It's a 15.
15 saves. Okay. 8 halved to 4 slashing damage. Need last attack for now. Last attack for now. Is going to miss. Yeah, because that was with advantage. Yep. Okay, cool. So you see these 4 figures come out. They see Solvere. They turn and focus on you. It seems like you're the target to take down. As you feel them immediately kind of go at you, there's a moment of like confidence that is cut short as you feel them seem to attack and seem to know exactly where to attack you to cut out these things. That is the end of their turn. You see Solvere just noticing. I'll say, does Timothy like kind of like take a limp? Is there any sort of like moment of like, what is Timothy's response to this?
I think surprise, if anything.
Physically, like what do we see Timothy?
I think when it hits, when he keeps getting hit, like if a robot could look surprised, that's what he would look like, because it doesn't physically, he doesn't give a shit about like the actual damage, but like it seems to hit in a way that's unfamiliar to what he's used to.
I'll say in that case, if there's no sort of like real physical representation for that, I'll say Solvere has no idea how badly you're doing. But with that, Timothy, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to extend the arm blade and try to hit the one.
Slice these mofos.
Yeah, I don't know. Just hit one of them right in front of me, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to attack recklessly.
You got it.
Does a 26 hit?
26 definitely hit.
That is... And these. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's 6, 11, 22.
22. Cool. Massive attack on one of these guys. As you see, it kind of staggers back a little bit. Still up, but looking hurt.
And I'm going to attack the same one, 23.
23 definitely hits as well. Very nice.
Uh, 19.
19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still up. Get a thing on this.
For that one, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. How and why?
I imagine his arm is kind of any limbs that he has are kind of hanging slightly off at this point because they were hacked.
Cool. Yeah, you just slice off a limb. That makes sense.
I mean, it's the weapon mastery is why he has disadvantage. That's why. But yeah.
Cool. Yeah. What's the weapon mastery?
Oh, it's sap.
Sap. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, so you cut off a limb as you see like things start to kind of spark and shoot out from this individual. Where the hell are my condition markers? Gosh dang it. I'll find those here in a second. But just know that one of them looks badly injured. Cool. And has disadvantage on their attack. We'll mark that down. Okay, sweet. Anything else on Timothy's turn?
No.
Okay, cool. It is now Solvere's turn. I'm going to have Solvere roll a medicine check on you. Oh, it's a 2. Why would she know how you are supposed to be? Yeah, just make sure. Yep. Yeah, no. I mean, intelligent, but not that intelligent. Not to that degree. That's a lot. Okay, cool. Cool. Actually, this is an important sort of note here. Timothy, roll me a perception check with disadvantage, and you have -4 to this roll, I believe, with exhaustion.
Okay. Normally when I roll, when I'm raging, I have advantage on perception. So would this just be a straight roll?
You have advantage on perception checks when you're raging?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me why? Give me the...
That's
Give me
just
the
what
roll.
2024 rules are.
Okay. Is
When
there a
you're
name
raging,
for this roll?
You have advantage on acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, and survival.
Whoa. That's a plus. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, then it'll say this is a straight roll. And then you have, I believe... You only have taken 2 levels of exhaustion, right?
Yep, -4, right?
Okay. -4, yeah.
That's an 11.
Okay, cool. Yeah, with an 11, it, from your perspective, it just looks like there was some sort of blade that came out from Solvere. As she goes to attack. She is going to attack one that is next to you, but not the one that you're attacking. She thinks you have the one that you're on. She's not advantage. Ooh, that was a low roll. Okay. Rolled another 2. Okay, so that second attack miss. I believe she has something for when she misses. No, it's if they attack her. Okay, cool. Because she's attacking with her melee, she's able to attack again. Oh, I missed. Good lord, that's a 4. That is, yeah, that's also going to miss. As she's just trying to kind of reach and do the. Seems like maybe there's a possibility of like closer hand-to-hand combat might not be her thing. It's been a little bit for her to be this close to her enemy, possibly. But she is then going to then you see her drop to the ground and roll something on the floor. As you see it roll towards the door, and all of a sudden you see smoke start to billow out in front of the door.
I love it.
Cool. That's a good spot. Which allows Timothy for you to be able to see creatures that are within 5 feet of you, which is assumedly your thing. That she seems to be like recognizing, like you're probably better with this hand-to-hand stuff. But yeah, so she rolls the smoke on to be able to kind of keep everything from beyond to not be able to see until they get within 5 feet of you. So that is her smoke lacquer bomb. All right. That is the end of her turn. She missed twice. She did something. Okay. It is now the bad guy's turn. And roll smarts. That's bad. That's okay. That's good. And that's bad. Okay, so we got 2 of them. Okay, we see 2 more come in and start to try to surround you, Timothy.
Well, I'm kind of already surrounded, but yeah.
Make sure the rest of you get. Also, just a reminder: after this, you guys are going to be included in the initiative order. This is the end of the second round. So go ahead and just keep those initiative order. Keep your initiative number handy, and I'll ask for it in a second. As we go for these attacks, and you did attack recklessly, so they're all going to be attacking with advantage, except for one of them. Actually, we'll do the first one first. So, and I'll say for the sake of. No, this should be straight roll, right? Yeah, straight roll. Miss on the first one. Miss on the second one. Cool. So one of them already attacked. Done. Can't attack anymore. The Other one attacks advantage. 19 on the die is going to hit. Give me a con save, Timothy.
That's an 8.
Okay, go ahead and take another level of exhaustion. That is 3.
I think with that, he will actually kind of like noticeably flinch.
Cool. So when you say flinch, like what do we see
kind
at
of
that?
like
What's
his
the-
whole body kind of shudders when he gets hit.
Okay. So there's like almost like a momentary sort of like trouble in being able to move. This like weird shudder thing. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Awesome. All right. Yeah, you see Solvere kind of throw a side eye at that as these other attacks are coming. That was
do you want to do damage
yes,
for that one?
7 half to 3
Okay.
was the damage on that. Second attack, first attack of the new guy is going to miss. These guys are rolling. Oh, great. That is a 21 on the second attack. We'll give you another con save.
That's a 10.
Okay, and take another level of exhaustion. That's 4.
With that, he kind of like steps back for a second.
Okay, yeah. You see, you hear Solvere's voice, but you hear it kind of start to kind of warble in and out a little bit as you hear them yell out, Timothy. That is 2 points of, 4 points of damage halved to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 2 more guys. That is a 13. 18. Yes, that hits. 18 total. Or 18 to hit, excuse me.
It's an 11 Constitution, so I'm assuming that's another.
Yes, that is one more. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy might go down here.
Cool. I get to
You see
play no
another
character.
level
That's
of
awesome.
exhaustion. Okay, so that was the last 2. So we have 2 more attacks total.
How much damage on that one?
I don't know if I rolled it. I don't think I did.
I mean, kind of doesn't matter. Damage isn't doing anything really.
That is 4 points.
Half to 2.
Sorry, 9 half to 4. Excuse me. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Last 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 3 on the die and a 16 on the die, which will hit. And give me 1 more con save.
It's a 25.
What? You got a 25 on your con save?
Yeah. I have a plus
What's a
6.
minus?
With a
Impossible
minus.
still.
Oh,
Yeah.
minus what? 10. So it'd be a 15.
15. Okay, cool. 15 saves. Okay, cool. All right, this is the last attack before you guys are able to get in here. We'll see if it hits. Did I tell you damage yet? No, I didn't.
No.
6 half to 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last roll. It's a 17 and a 19 on the die. Timothy, go ahead and give me 1 more con save.
And he's dead.
Timothy is down, shut off completely. Timothy, as you go down, you're hearing Solvere's voice sort of warbled in and out. I'm going to give me initiative rolls for Ophelia. Oh, you guys got to get these initiative rolls ready. If you haven't rolled them now.
21.
Can't hear you, Rachel. You're muted.
I got a 12.
Okay. 12 for Ophelia. Blair got a 21. Rasa,
15.
you got an 18. Oh, you got an 18. That was your initial roll. Was the what you rolled initiative counted for that? What your initiative
Yeah. 15
Was it 15?
Is what's
Okay.
in the log.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yep.
was? Gotcha. Okay, my bad. Cool. Thank you for being honest. Sheriff.
15.
15. Okay, cool.
Joe, did you want to do damage on that last roll, by the way?
I absolutely do. That's 8, halved to 4.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
he's not even at half hit points. He's not even down half hit points, but he's deceased.
As you see, Blair, unfortunately, you are the first that will be on the scene here. As you see Timothy seem to fall down face first. Timothy, go ahead and describe to me what is going through your head, giving this moment that you took a chance, and for maybe one of the first times in your life, really were able to solidify and say out loud the exact feelings Timothy was feeling.
I think the thing that goes through his head and what he actually says to both Eric and Neve that technically are still, well, there maybe with him, or that shouldn't have hit the way that it did. And it shouldn't be like this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think in this moment, Timothy, you have you can have an internal dialogue. Absolutely. As you hear Eric respond with, "I understand. I've been there. Maybe we'll be repaired by another one of you." And you can hear the lack of confidence in his voice, which is preceded by Neve going, "It's unlikely. We are highly elaborate and complicated creatures even for our race. Thank you for letting me see where she worked, Timothy." I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we didn't find your purpose.
I'm sorry too.
Is there any possibility that your purpose was to die here in this diner? You hear Eric just give a oof. Even I know that's rough. He doesn't say
All
rough,
you
but yeah.
hear is Timothy laughing. It's just absolutely just laughing at the absolute and utter absurdity of that.
Yeah. As we hear Timothy laughing in this conversation, we hear this strange kind of croaked sound coming through from Timothy's voice box, Blair, as you are rushing, moving past the figures that are trying to maneuver in. The rest of your team are trying to kind of fight the things outside. You assume there's a fire or something going on, but as you see Timothy lying on the ground in this other strange automaton, Brassborn, definitely Brassborn, leaning down next to him, you hear that laugh from Timothy. Strained, distorted, but clear. Blair, what do you do?
This is because this is above table. This is from exhaustion, so spare the dying wouldn't work on him, would it?
No.
He's. I mean, if Joe is going by rules as written, he is dead as a doornail. There's nothing that could bring him back.
Okay.
I'll say, Blair, roll me an investigation check. Actually, I'll tell you what, Blair, before you roll anything, I will allow you to roll an investigation check with advantage if you want to use your action to do so. However, if you're using it as your free action, I'm going to say it's with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, because I have another idea. Investigation plus 6. 21. Oh wait, that was disadvantage, so it'd have been a 18.
You're muted for some reason, Joe. Or
Okay, cool.
not.
Sorry, thank you. With an 18, you're not sure.
Fuck. Okay.
Let's see.
That was not my action. What
What's
I
your
know
action? It's
for
your turn.
sure-
Go for it.
Yeah. What I know for sure, Timothy runs on Dominium. I know for a fact Dominium is downstairs. With Longstrider cast, I can go up to 50 feet plus feline agility. That makes it up to 100 feet plus dashing would go to 200 feet. Plus I have another thing that can give me 20 feet with no opportunity attacks with this group of people. Can I just start rocket boots on my feet, just drag Timothy downstairs to 220 feet? I try to do the math.
I'll say this: if you want to drag Timothy away from this fight, that might be some difficulty. If you want to bring something to Timothy,
Can I flash downstairs, grab a thing of Dominium?
and come back up in one turn, no. But I will say it might make more sense to move without Timothy.
Alright. Then I will start the two... Not that. Yeah,
I will say,
200
tell me how you're avoiding attacks of opportunity.
It's a bonus action if I use Second Wind, called Tactical Shift. Whenever you activate Second Wind as a bonus action, you can move up to 20 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so if you want to use that, you can absolutely just duck under the attacks that be coming your way.
And I had cast Longstrider on myself, and plus feline agility, it would give me up to 120 feet, plus dash. No, not dash. Yeah, 120 feet.
120 feet. You got it. Okay, cool. With 120 feet, who's the next in the order? Yeah, actually, it'd be Solvere. Right? Wow. Wait, hold on. Rasa and Sheriff. Did you guys both get 15 for Rasa and Sheriff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to I assume Ross is going to go first, but yeah, Ophelia 12. Okay, cool. Yeah, Solvere just watches Blair. What do you do in this moment, noticing Timothy's down? What do we see in this scene?
I think Blair just goes to where his core is, hearing if it's not moving or making any noises. And she looks at this person who's not attacking, and Timothy did say something about a red cloak.
Yeah, red hood, yep.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And then rocket boots. Run.
Also watching Blair do this and somehow managing to dodge all of these attacks while just listening to the heartbeat.
I think as soon as she sits down, it went right over her head.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Anyone catch the number on that sorority girl?
Cool. With that, Blair,
I want to say now the spell ends and it's Blair.
Oh,
As
fair
soon
enough.
as we get.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. It's Blair for sure. You run in. There's a moment of like, maybe it's like, there's a level of concentration that you had to have for this disguise, and immediately drops as you put Longstrider on. You jump in, as we see Blair in full display of their actual selves. Beautiful. I love that. Cool. It is Solvere's turn as Solvere yells for Timothy a couple times. With no response. Solvere is going to... I'm actually going to put it this way. You see these figures now starting to kind of grab Timothy and start to try to kind of like drag him, like 4 of them. And you see Solvere is actually actively just fighting them off. Specifically focusing on the ones that are trying to drag Timothy off. Okay. Good Lord. A 3 and a 5. First one's going to miss. That just hits with a 7. Natural 1 and a 7. As she is just wildly sort of swinging with her dagger. Does manage to get one of them. And they need to give a con saving throw. Which they fail. They also need to take damage. But it is reduced as there's no one around Solvere here, and they do not have advantage. Oh yeah, cool. Okay. So that's we're gonna say that's just straight up 17 points of damage, which is not going to finish this creature off. Close, but no cigar. As the one that was pulling was the one that was already had damage to it, but also you see as those that are coming into the scene will notice that this figure that was there seems to be completely frozen in place. As its speed is reduced to 0, it's disadvantage on weapon attacks and cannot take reactions from its fail on that con save. That is it for Solvere's turn. It is now assumedly Ross's turn.
Okay. Seeing Timothy down, Rasa is gonna rush in as tactically advantaged as he can.
I'll say for the sake, because that smoke bomb is still up, I'll say for the sake of like the scene here, Rasa, you hear what is undeniably a large creature fall to the ground. So you know that there's a good chance that was Timothy, and you rush through the fog trying to figure out where that is, and you'll get there.
Yeah. As I walk out of the fog, everyone on the other side, everyone on the side of the fog that I'm on would see that as I walk out, there are these large, like dark green, translucent wings, and they're like melting feathers off of them.
Hell yeah.
As I will head in and see if I can like fight my way to where Timothy is.
Yeah, absolutely. With that smoke bomb, it actually makes it easy with you just knowing, being able to track from your keen sense of hearing.
Yep. Alright, first attack. Oh, that's a miss with a 7 and a nat 1. Not great. Second attack's probably gonna hit with 21.
That'll hit. Sorry, you would have had advantage on that. No, you wouldn't. No, never mind. Their speeders are 0. Never mind. Yeah.
I mean, would it count as a surprise through the smoke?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll count that first one as a hit. So kind as to roll for
yeah,
me.
a PC died. I'm willing to be a little bit more lenient.
Okay. That is 9 piercing and 3 necrotic on the first.
Cool. How do you want to kill this thing?
It is just like a rage of little knife attacks. So Timothy's iridescent knife as I close in on the next one. I'm raging now, Timothy. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, damage is 4 piercing, 3 necrotic, 7 for a total of 7.
Okay, you got it.
I think that is... I'm gonna bring up the Ember Bag. This is a dire situation, even though I would prefer not to do it right now.
You got it. Which one would you like to
So I
bring up?
can't- I'm bringing up the ground one.
Cool. As you bring up the ground one, I'm going to give you an option here, and I wanted to kind of I did want to discuss this with you above board, but I kind of actually forgot about this. The ground one would be considered to be medium, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to buff that if you would like, and I'm going to make it large.
Okay. I'd love for it to be large. Large would be
You got it.
awesome. Okay, I can't attack with it, but I am able to do a bonus, kind of a bonus action deal with it now where I can help. So I will help, I forget her name, Odessa. What is her name again?
You would know her as well.
Cressida, yeah.
You're not entirely sure
Cressida.
at this moment here, but it would be Cressida. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but I've seen her and Timothy together.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give her the help action
Okay.
through my Ember back.
Beautiful. Oh, look at that.
And then
Up on the road.
any enemy creature within 10 feet, I need a charisma save DC 12. I know it's not super high, but if they
Okay.
fail, they are frightened of me.
10 feet of you? Cool.
Yes.
All right. Charisma saving throw, you say? Ooh.
Yep.
To shreds, you say.
Did I take the one off that you killed? Maybe I did. Yeah, I did.
I
I
don't.
did.
I wasn't. I was doing math, so I didn't see.
I'm about 90% sure I did. So I'll
Okay.
watch this later, and if I didn't, I'll give you guys a pizza party. Okay, cool. That's a fail on the first one. That's a fail on the second one. Both of them are fail.
Nice. Okay, so they are frightened of me.
Hell yeah.
Which is great in the situation. Okay, that's it for Rasa. I'm gonna scream out for the sheriff to get the fuck in here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Ross, as you're coming in here, this moment of just recognizing, like, oh yeah, in whatever state is there a version of Rasa thinking, why the hell did I leave Timothy alone in whatever weird twisted state he was in right now?
No, it's like Timothy has always been fine. Like this is
Yeah.
a 200-something-year-old creature. Like me going off on an errand is like there's no possibility that I'm gonna come back to Timothy in danger. Like there is no way.
So in this moment, what is going through Ross's mind of like he's not dead? Like that's like, is there a
Yeah, it's like, okay, like all right, we got to figure this out. Like we need to take this seriously, and then like we'll patch him up. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen Timothy in this state, but like we'll patch him up. But like this is obviously like a new experience, and Ross was like, all right, we need to like take
Yeah.
care of this real quick.
I think it also makes sense that Rasa, your experience with like Emberback attacks kind of just like jump in here of like, there's no time for me to be worried about what if and what I need to handle the situation right now. Weirdly, I have an Emberback on my side right now, but I have to handle the situation and make sure that everybody is safe here. That's my main goal. Everything else is going to be put aside. Yeah, like that.
Yep.
Cool. We see this this giant creature just break through from the wooden wreckage of the of what is already a pretty nasty floor. I'm just gonna be honest, guys. As this this giant emberback pushes through, we see this bigger form. Everything's redder, darker. Not entirely sure if this is the same one and it just grew. But you see this giant abdomen, and more importantly, these giant, disgusting-looking mandible-style jaws, as it is reaching for one of the frightened individuals here. Trying to mark on the phone. I think for them, the frightened is them trying to figure out, with your wings sort of like shot out, there's a moment of like their parameters trying to kind of dictate and understand exactly what you are, and it just going berserk. I'm trying to figure that out. It's frightened. Cool. Is that end Ross's turn?
Yes, that is it. That was as good a turn as Ross could have pulled off. So
You got it. Hell yeah. It is now the sheriff's turn. Ophelia, you are on deck.
Okay. So, am I reading the situation right? That there's the Emberback, and then one of the automata, and then Cressida from north to south, and then a row of automata right next to them with Rasa at the northmost point.
That sounds right to me.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit to maybe help a little bit. Sorry, gang. I feel like it's blurrier than it's ever been.
And are there more automata outside, or?
Yeah, you had to move through two outside that seem to be like lost in the fog as they're trying to get through. So I'm gonna say for the sake of this scene here, Sheriff, you know how to get in and out of here. You're not entirely sure exactly what's happening. You could also decide, like, yeah, I'm going to fight the ones outside right here that I notice are getting lost in this fog.
Okay. I think I'm mainly going to make the fog worse.
Okay.
By...
Included an NPC that wasn't there. My bad.
Yeah. So, first things first, I... yell as, kind of with as much gravitas as I can muster. I'll start with casting a spell. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
Hell yeah.
Which is...
Where are you casting it?
I'm going to cast it... let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I'm going to cast it just to the south of the door. It is a 20-foot sphere. I'm hoping to get the row of guys next to Timothy and next to Rasa.
Okay. What does your Hunger of Hadar look like?
Well, it is a gateway to the far realm, a region infested with unspeakable horrors. The sphere is difficult to...
I know what the spell says. I want to know what it looks like for the sheriff.
The smoke is quickly replaced with burning ash. And the smell of brimstone. And distant screaming. With charred hands reaching out of everywhere and nowhere to claw at the creatures within. So that area is completely dark. No light, magical or non-magical, can pierce it. Everyone fully within is blinded, and they're going to be taking some damage. Okay. Hilariously, it does cold damage. And sorry, do I roll once and apply the damage to everyone, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll keep it simple.
All right. Everyone in there is going to take 6 cold damage with a dex save for half.
Okay. And you're hitting the 4 in the row here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it.
Sorry, my bad. It says any creature that starts its turn there takes 2d6 cold, and any that end their turn
so on
there.
their turn.
Yeah, and that's just
Cool.
straight up no save. And any that end their turn there take 2d6 acid with a save. And
We'll do it now because you already rolled the damage, so we'll just say
Okay.
this happens at the top of their turn.
they all take
with the
6.
save?
They all take 6, no save. If they end their
thought you
turn
said
if they end their
Okay.
turn in the area, then they save or take 2d6 acid. Dex. 15.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. Sick. I get what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So they
And-
all take 6. Nice.
Yeah, and the whispers all sort of coalesce into the sound, I am the punishment for your sins, and your sins must be great if you have received such a punishment.
Hell yeah. 6. 6 minus 6. Hell yeah. Okay, cool. What? Anything else on Sheriff's turn?
Nah, I'm gonna stay outside.
Okay, cool. So Caston is like basically in the window, shooting out from that side. Okay,
Yeah.
you got it. I'll give that to you. Sweet. What is going through Sheriff's mind at this moment?
I'm looking at Timothy on the ground and thinking to myself, there's no way, right? There's got to be an on switch or something. Put more lightning in?
Got it. As you say that, I'll say that you say that before you cast that Hunger for Dark, 'cause I don't think you can see through it unless you can.
Oh, I can see through all
Oh,
darkness.
you can. You absolutely
magical
can.
Or
Yes, you
non-magical,
can.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. So only you were noticing like through this. What is the version of Sheriff? What is the Predator color for the Sheriff to be able to see through?
I'm going to say black and red with living things yellow.
Hell yeah. Nice. So straight up Predator.
Straight up Predator.
80s. Yeah, I love it.
I'm a classicist. Let's stick with what works.
Stick with what works. Absolutely. Cool.
It's like a
I think
virtual
actually,
boy.
Yeah, you also see these. You also see this massive yellow spot that is this emberback that is raging hot. This thing does fire damage because of what it is.
Yeah.
It's an emberback.
That's new.
Yeah. Cool. All right. With that, it is now Ophelia's turn.
Okay. For some reason, my camera view is super blurry today. So, am I standing next to the sheriff?
You were standing outside. I will say, I'm being really kind of open with the idea of the movement here on this because it is a little bit harder to see. Apologies.
Who am I
You're
standing?
outside. You're right now standing next to the sheriff. But,
Okay. And these two people are enemies here?
Yes. Yeah, the two that are in front of the shop.
And then there's more enemies inside. Raza.
Technically
Frozen.
speaking, actually, sorry.
And can I see anything?
You cannot see them, I would say.
Cool. And if I try to grope my way into the room, that's probably bad too. Won't I take damage?
No, not necessarily. You saw a couple of your friends run in.
But from the
From the swirling vortex of ash.
yeah, that doesn't look great.
You don't see that, but I would say if the sheriff kind of holds your hand and goes, "No, don't do that."
Okay.
That makes sense.
Good to know. So as far as then what I can do, then if I can't see anyone and I can't go in there, question. Mantle.
I will say, like, yeah, just real quick for what it's worth, Sheriff, you could direct her around.
Yeah, I can basically tell you where to go.
Okay, so yeah, I'll turn to him and be like, "Is there any way for me to get in there, or see, or?"
Yes, go towards Rasa and go around, or go towards the booth.
Yeah,
Can't see.
yeah. You tell. I'll say so. If you want to get to Rasa, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use my movement, however much that is, to get
You got it. Yeah.
safely
I'll
into
say
the room with
that.
Raza.
Yeah.
Okay. And then once I'm in there, I can see what's going on, right?
Yeah, kind of. You can see that you're right next to this giant emberback. His emberbacks just seem to get bigger.
Timothy is on the ground.
You can see that Timothy's on the ground.
People are
Yes.
trying to drag him away.
Yes. Yeah, you see actually hands that are kind of reaching out from this black fog. Mechanical hands.
In that case, I've only gotten to use this once before, so I'm gonna walk through this and just make sure I'm doing it right. So I want to use Mantle of Majesty, which says as part of, that's a bonus action. As part of this bonus action, I cast command without casting. So if I use Mantle of Majesty as a bonus action and cast command, can I cast another spell that turn? Another leveled spell that turn, or am I done?
Let me...
It's like, how it's worded is confusing, so I'm just gonna ask.
Sounds it. Okay. Mantle. Just. So you take a bonus and cast me without expending a spell slot. Big difference. So you are casting the spell. You're just not using a spell slot for it.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So Ophelia gets in the room. She looks over and sees Timothy looking dead, or just somehow very, very injured, and these other guys are trying to pull him away. So you see her start to glow and kind of has the purple and pink. That magical energy starts kind of coming off of her like steam as you see her get really upset and angry at seeing that. Cast Mantle of Majesty and cast command on the closest person that I see that's trying to grab onto Timothy, and I scream, drop him.
Okay.
And that is a 6. Hold on, let me make sure. My command is a 16 wisdom saving throw.
16 was... That's a fail.
Okay.
That is
Oh,
not nice.
another question. If I'm using Mantle of Majesty and I'm casting command, can I level it up for more people, or it's just a first level spell for one person? Because I'm not using
You can
spell
also
slots,
choose to
so...
use it by expending a
I'm assuming it's just
no,
a
it would be
level
I believe a single one, but I mean, it would make sense to tell them all to drop it.
one. Yeah, but
I will say
can
also
really
to help
only
you out a little bit
actually
here
command
too.
One of them.
Well, what I'm saying is if you want to just cast command,
Yeah.
it does make sense to do that as an action and just upcast command, and you could tell them all to. You could also tell them all to flee.
Yeah. I just like the
It's an
idea of
idea.
just doing command over and over again, but yeah.
Your call.
Okay.
It's just a
how
suggestion.
many can I get? Let's see. Can I see how many are grabbing on to Timothy there?
4.
4. Okay. So I'm gonna cast command at 3rd level. And that gets me how many people?
That'd be 3.
3. So whatever 3, random 3 that are around him, then I'll cast command, and yeah, I'll do flee, because if they flee, they drop him anyway, so that'll work.
They don't seem to have a hold on him right now, actually.
Oh, they're just like reaching towards him.
They're reaching out towards him, yeah.
Oh.
Their turn would be next after you to do so. But you can definitely tell they're trying to do that.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, okay, you tell them to flee. So we know that one of them definitely fails. We know the first one fails, so let's go ahead and roll the other ones. And it's a DC 16.
Yeah, wisdom.
So that's a fail with a 2 on the other one. And that's the same number. Yeah, all three are going to run on their turn. Yeah, I'll tell you, I know what three are going to run. We'll just go with that.
And then I'm gonna look at Timothy and then turn to Raza and look at him and see if he's as upset and worried as I am about this, and kind of touch his arm and give him a bardic inspiration.
You got it. You notice with Rasa there is no. I mean, Ryan, you can back me up on this. And what does Ophelia see on Rasa's face?
Yeah, like a fear that you've probably not seen in Rasa before.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, sweet. All right. With that, as that happens, we see. We don't see a lot of this, but we see the three of the figures seem to turn. Their parameters changed in the idea of what they're supposed to be doing, and they turn to run. As they do so, these strange sort of sounds and ripping sort of sound effects that are coming out from this black fog that for a couple of you may look a little familiar. As that happens, you see them turn and run from the black smoke into the white smoke and then out and gone.
And just for flavor, Ophelia screamed, "Get away from him."
Get away from him, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'll say, for the record, anytime you're using command, flavor-wise, you can give me a whole thing. It doesn't have to be one word.
Yeah.
Cool. Sick. That was huge. All right. One of them that is closer is still has a clear understanding of what it's supposed to be doing, is going to grab Timothy. And Timothy, can you remind me how much you weigh, please? This would not have been a problem with 4 of them. It is with 1.
431 pounds.
Beautiful. Okay, cool. 1 second. Oh, baby. And this one is also frightened, but I think it still is able to do this. Okay, cool. All right. For it to be able to do it by itself, needs to roll a total of 18. That's to successfully be able to get it to half its speed. They are relatively pretty strong. They have a +4 to their strength. So there's a possibility that Timothy's body might be dragged into the smoke here. Here we go. That is a nat freaking 1. So yeah, doesn't even manage to get a hold as there is this blind sort of reaching out from this moment of seeing some strange creature behind them to now hearing these strange sort of sounds in their ears, their ocular vision being shut down twice, and then hearing this strange sort of booming voice move through the strange kind of ethereal-like plane that they're in, that has forced all of their companions to run in immediate response, and that is it for them. The other two are going to, I'm going to roll, see if they are smart enough. One of them definitely, they both are. They managed to move in close enough to be able to notice a body of a human that they're supposed to be taking care of, and they're both going to take attacks at you, Rasa, with disadvantage. First attack is a 15 to hit.
AC is 15, so that hits.
Okay, so that hits. Okay, cool. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
$16.
16. Okay, 16 saves. You take 2 points of slashing damage as you feel there is this sort of strange sort of part for you where it's like kind of just the like sort of fatty part of your of like the space between your like shoulder blade, as you feel it kind of slashing there, but like almost like weakly as it's trying to kind of find where you are. It's going to go to do so again. Disadvantage. Is also going to hit. Go ahead and give me another one. Also, another con save, also with advantage.
That one is just 12.
Okay. 12 just fails as you feel them hit that same sort of point, and you feel this kind of strange sort of moment of one of your nerves just seem to kind of immediately kind of go haywire as you take 1 point of exhaustion. Second one's going to attack with disadvantage. That's a 3 on the die. It's going to miss. And that's a 2 on the die, which is also going to miss. That is their turn. All right, we're back to the top of the order. Blair, you are in the server room. What are you doing?
Gaspar! Gaspar!
Go ahead and tell me action-wise what you want to do, and we can roleplay it.
Okay, I would like to get Gaspard, and I want him to grab the Diminuum, so that way I do not use... yeah, I have to do it to admit... No, I got here... Okay, I could do it without that then. Him to grab the Diminuum and to get on my back. That Timothy's in trouble. We need to help him.
You got it. Gaspard just looks and goes to try to pull the thing up, and that is a 6 for a absolute fail in the athletics check to be able to remove a Diminuum from the power core that's attached in there. If you remember, Timothy had to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know how to. How do you open this thing? I don't even know how to open it. We need Neve. Shit.
Fuck. Could I use one of my magnetic dies to help pry the thing open to get the Diminuum out?
Do you have something that allows to add to your skill checks?
I have a few things. Tectonic movement, I don't think counts. Plastonic strike.
Make sure you guys, as we're going through Blair's turn, make sure you guys are aware of what you guys are going to try to do on your turns. We want to try to get as quick as we can.
The only thing I think is disarming an enemy with a metal object, but that doesn't count for this, so I don't think I can.
No, this would be something with a skill check.
Blair's just going to try to open it herself then.
You got it. Yeah, it's possible. You're strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got plus 14. Or
plus 14. What?
No. Sorry, 14.
No, you don't. I'm looking at your sheet right now. You do not have plus 14 athletics.
No, I have a 14 that gives me a plus 2 is what I mean.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And with that, I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is enough. Yeah, using that kind of strength of recognizing one of your friends is hurt and you don't know how to save them, but this might work. And by golly, if the name of the game for Blair isn't "this might work," I don't know what is. So Blair, you just I'll say with that you managed to break off the top of this as you see raw dominium shining at you from below.
Here, hold on to this. Don't let it fall.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
It's not fucking radioactive. I don't think.
Says you.
Timothy is dead, and we need to save him.
Then you go save him.
I need your fucking help.
I'm willing to help you, Blair. I'm not gonna die for Timothy.
Fine. And just then my movement 50. I don't have feline, but I could 50, 100, 100, and I will use action surge to make it 200 feet to get back up there.
Okay. 200 will get you back there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, rocket boots are on. Like she's almost like her feet aren't even on the ground anymore. Note to self: put
cool.
wheels on these.
All right, as you get there, you notice that there's this wild second of recognizing, like, all you see is this black smoke, and you're not really sure, like, is something affecting your eyes, and you don't see Timothy at all. And then you see just a single sort of hand that is holding a gun that is extended out just out of the corner.
Bonus actions.
Did you not use your bonus action to how did you dash? How did you get to 200?
Oh, with using action surge, I checked it could do a movement of dash, I believe.
Yes, so that's 80.
No, I had 50 to begin with, then
Long
dash
strider.
Long strider. Then that would make
cool.
Dashing the first one would be 100. Then with action surge and doubling that would be.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would. I guess I didn't clarify. It would absolutely be your action to. So I'll tell you what. I will allow you to bonus action in this case, dash, which is not really. I don't think something you can necessarily technically do here. But I'll allow it for that. But yeah, it would absolutely be, we'll say it's your bonus action to wrench this open and pull this out. It would definitely be the equivalent of at least that. Mm-hmm. So we'll say that's the end of your turn, but you do notice Timothy is there.
Yeah. Okay, that's all I can do.
As you're holding this bright blue light. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My hand isn't melting off, is it? No,
not yet. Not yet. You have one turn, so not yet. Cool. Now you ask if your hand is melting off. If it was Gaspard, you didn't give a shit. But if it was you,
Lysandra's told it several times, so yeah, it's not gonna melt my hand.
Yeah, the one that knows how to handle Dominium was handling Dominium. Yeah, you're right.
With a mechanical hand.
Okay, cool. It is now Solvere's turn. I'm just going to move through this quickly and say I have advantage because of the help action that Rasa gave me. That is definitely going to hit with a dirty 20 for that attack, which is going to give the extra damage. Oh, no, wait. I just rolled the wrong ones. That is... Oh, no, I don't roll. It's just straight. Sweet. Okay. 17. Yeah. Okay, cool. 17 plus 28, gang. 35? No, 45. Does that sound right?
Yeah, 45.
45. Cool. I believe it's going to be enough. Let's see. This one had... Ooh, no.
Sorry,
No, it's still up. It's last... What?
17 plus 35? Or sorry,
17 plus 28.
28. Okay.
17 plus 28. 35? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 35,
That's
which
45.
Right.
45. Thank you.
28
Thank you.
is
Okay.
45, yeah.
So that's 50 plus 3, 58. This thing is barely holding on, but it is trying to sort of still kind of grab out for Timothy. Technically, that's their first attack, so they're able to attack again. Not with advantage on the second one, as I believe that only affects one attack. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
No, that should be right.
Okay, cool. And that is a 19 to hit, so that's definitely going to hit, which is definitely going to kill this thing. All right, so the one in front of you, Rasa, that you cannot see because of whatever the fuck is going on in front of there, you hear this wrenching sound of a creature that is being torn apart. As Solvere takes care of it. That's the end of Solvere's turn. Rasa, it is your turn. Sheriff, you're on deck.
Okay, there is still one in between Credessa and my Amberback, correct?
No, that one's gone, but there's two behind you.
Just the two behind me.
Right.
Okay, and I'm in darkness. My Amberback is in darkness, correct?
No, you're not in darkness. I'm sorry.
Wasn't sure this. I just wanted to make sure. Or is it just the two behind me that are in darkness?
They ran out of darkness and into
Okay.
near dim light.
There we go. That's more accurate.
So those the two are in darkness or in dim light. What? Just to make sure I know what I'm. What my options are.
They were attacking you with disadvantage. You'd be attacking them with disadvantage. You cannot see them.
Okay,
They are in
I
the
have-
smoke of this, which actually.
I have a vibration sense, a tremor sense. I would like to track their tremor sense location, the nearest one.
I will. Because
So
it's
normally
something
we
that one of
would-
my
we would-
NPCs do, I'm going to say, yeah, you can do that. For sure.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to attack the first one here. See where that gets me. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Also, by the way, apologies, that smoke is gone.
Okay. 4 damage, 3 necrotic. 6, so 7 total on the first hit. He is now vexed. I don't know if
Hell
that
yeah.
grants me. Well, I guess the smoke's gone now, so
Yes.
okay, doesn't matter. That is a 18 to hit. For
18 hits. Just hits.
okay, for 12 damage total. And then I will bring my Ember back.
I'm so
over.
sorry. What was the first damage you did?
It was 7 on the first one.
Okay. Got it. Okay, cool.
Okay, Emberback rolled another 18 to hit.
Just
Or-
hits.
Rolling terrible damage, 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, I still have a bonus action. So I just gotta check what my healing hands are. I'm pretty sure they're in action. As a magic action. You all would hear a short whistle out of Rasa. As scrambling through the door is this little tan cat with like little black and white stripes on it. And it will immediately run onto Timothy's chest and kind of hang out there. And it would give him healing, but I know that doesn't work. Rasa doesn't know that it doesn't work.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
To sit on Timothy's chest and attempt to heal him as this sort of like slightly translucent tan cat running in.
Please take a point of inspiration to that. I love that so much, especially taking a moment of like recognizing this is something that Rasa would do. Does Rasa slow down enough to focus and see if that did anything or not? That's totally your call.
I think now maybe Rasa would kind of move in to Timothy to see like what the heck's going on here, because he's still down.
Okay. You see the translucent, sort of pale tan cat start to kind of like bat at Timothy's face as you see no lights on and nothing responds.
Okay. I'm like looking at Credessa. I'm looking at Blair. Like, you're gonna heal him, right? And then that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Yeah, you see a look with Crescent as you kind of like you lock eyes with an automaton, and you remember for this horrible moment here of how many times you've tried to read Timothy's face to understand what he's actually talking about, and there's so many moments where you have no idea what the fuck is going through Timothy's mind because of his brass-born appearance not allowing him to really make much expression, and you see that completely reflected in Cresta's eyes as you don't see an answer in them at all. We'll say as that awesome but terrifying turn comes to a close, Sheriff, it is your turn.
I watch the cat run in through the door, take a moment to myself. Okay. I'm going to drop concentration on Hunger of Hadar. Let that dissipate. Because, you know, I like my friends being too soon alive.
Oh, he called you his friends!
Yeah. Listen, it's easier to say friends than those people I always hang out with, and I technically kind of am sleeping on their couch. Well, I move to the door and turn to the two terrified robots.
Yeah.
When you get to hell, tell him I said hey. And I cast Scorching Ray.
You got it.
By which I mean I fan the hammer.
You fan the hammer? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. And that's 5 rays. And I get to roll for each of them.
You got
Isn't
it.
that fun? Okay. So I got a 24, a 26, and a
Hit.
dirty 20. Or sorry, a 22.
Hit.
And a nat 20 and a mere 14.
14 misses.
Okay.
So that's 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a
so
crit.
crits are max damage plus the roll. So max possible damage you could do, and then roll the die again in the damage.
So that's 2d6 per ray. Let's start with the non-crits. So one on my left takes
Do me a favor, just start with the crit because
Okay.
I'll be nice and we'll just switch it over to the next person.
Fair enough. So that's 20, that is 15 for the crit.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Still up.
All right. And the next one he takes 7 more.
Still up.
All right. Just keep going. 4.
You needed 3. How do you want to do this?
So 2 and classic shooting pattern: chest, head,
Hell yeah.
and a couple more shots. One goes wide, and the other one does 4 damage to the remaining
All right.
one robot.
Okay, cool. Seeing one, seeing that this figure is alone. Anything else on Sheriff's turn?
Let's see. I only have a bonus action left, so nothing springs immediately to mind.
Okay, you got it. All right. With that, Ophelia, you notice that I've just been calling them brass baddies. This brass baddie looks around at its surroundings. And Ophelia, give me a insight check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, cool. The Dirty 20, you see this TI-84 version of a machine that is walking with legs and arms. Seems to be calculating the statistical chance of possibly being able to not survive, but probably more in the idea of being able to handle the goal that it was set out to do. And it seems like that number is way too close to 0. As you see it start to turn around. It is only turning around at this point. Ophelia, it is your turn.
If it's turning around, it looks like it wants to leave, then I'm gonna do an actual attack. I'll do Starry Wisp at it.
Okay.
And that's 60 feet, obviously. So I launch a mode of light. And it's a ranged spell attack. And they take 2d8 radiant damage if I hit. Let's see. What's my spell attack? I don't ever do spell attacks. Hold on. It's +8. Okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
18.
18 just hits.
Ooh, okay. And I'll do 2d8. Uh, 7 radiant damage.
Okay, cool. What does it look like as this creature takes this damage upon its turning around to flee?
You see kind of like the with her mantle of majesty when she does like the steam coming off of her, it's that pink and purple mist. It's that color, but it looks more like a lightning bolt, even though it's radiant
Sweet
damage. And then he
just imagine. Go ahead.
And then he glows pink and purple, swirling around him for 10 feet or something like that.
Hell yeah. I've seen like 3 episodes of Sailor Moon. I imagine Sailor Moon
It's
shit.
like that, yeah.
Of like this this strange sort of moment of this thing immediately just be. You guys have been playing around with a lot of light. There's a bunch of lights that are going on. There's lack of lights going on. It's crazy. As you see this last moment as this creature gets slammed in the back with this this pink and purplish light that seems to emit and extend out from it. Anything else on Ophelia's turn?
Is anybody looking super hurt other than Timothy? I saw the cat, I assume.
No. I do believe, Rasa took 1 point of exhaustion, I believe. So.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for Blair. Are you shot?
Surprisingly, no.
Blair is not
Okay.
shot.
Then I'll just run over to Timothy and that will be my turn.
I'm going to roll a d20. If I roll a nat 20, Blair, the thing does take a shot at Blair. It's an 8. Okay, it does not. Cool. But on its turn, it does start to rush out the door. Sheriff, you do have an opportunity attack if you'd like.
I do, and I have a reactive spell, so you know what time it is.
I don't, but I know around what time it is.
It starts with an E and ends with a Duldrich Blast.
Okay, cool.
8:48.
All right. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits?
And a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay.
So you need to do a total of 39 points of damage.
Well, I don't do that. I do 20 damage, though.
Hell yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, cool. You see this thing start to, as that last blast seems to kind of like blow a hole in its back as it is running wildly out into the street. Sheriff, before you turn around, before you turn around, you see it. There's like one figure that does seem to kind of notice it running down, taking off down the street. You hear this old man just kind of grumble to himself about just automatons. With that, we are out of initiative. As we come out of initiative, Blair, and only Blair, I need you to tell me what you do.
I'm going to pop open the top of where Timothy's core is.
You take off the chest piece. You're able to. I think at this moment you kind of just fully just take it off.
Yeah.
It just scatters to the ground.
From what I know about Diminuum, it can charge kind of like hooking up to a car battery to jump another. And two
Possibly.
of them were and two were already doing that.
Let's see what happens.
Now, here's a little. If we could maybe be a little.
It's
loosey-goosey.
11:55, Blair. Tell me what you want to do.
I want to try to restart Timothy's core with this Diminuum to try to have it charge the other two.
Okay, cool. Tell me physically how you try to make that happen.
Physically, she is like, the cores aren't connected to each other. They're just like, right. They're not like cords or anything, right? No jumper cables.
No, there's a ton of cables inside Timothy.
Okay.
Blair,
Yuzi, I'm going off with Sarah with car rules.
Scott, trust me on this, bud. I got you. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
Please let Sarah do her RP.
Yeah, so if it could help, I could use Blair tectonic movement to move a small metal pieces 30 feet. I want to use that to find a hookup to Timothy with this new Diminuum. And with circle spell supplement, if we could be a little loosey-goosey with the rules, Could I try to do that in exchange for like grabbing pieces that's like all the parts that have been like coming off of all the automatons that just fought to try to put together like a jump starter to connect this into Timothy?
Okay, so casting a circle spell. What circle spell are you casting?
Supplement?
Is that a spell that you have?
No, it's just a thing. When you cast a spell that requires at least one material component with special cost, I didn't know if I could use this with Timothy. That's why I was asking.
When you cast a spell that requires at least one material component with specified cost that's consumed by this spell, you can reduce the minimum cost of one such material component by each secondary caster contributing to the spell. It's a totally different thing.
Okay, if not,
I will
then
say
I
this.
want to use mending while I'm doing this to Timothy with the Dominium.
Hell yeah, I love that. Cool. So Blair, you are casting mending and trying to find a spot to be able to sort of plug this in. Timothy has had 2 Dominium cores coursing through his body. There's got to be some way we can separate it out to being able to replace it and temporarily sort of add a third to be able to move this out. You find these random cables, you start to bundle them up. As you're casting mending, you're seeing the pieces of Timothy's cracked armor casing start to heal in response to that. But as you put that core in, it's a moment of everybody looking around, everybody eyes catching. No one is sure of anything in this moment. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. See you all next week.